Excellent. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and a warm welcome to this webinar on powering Oman's banking sector with artificial intelligence and high-performance computing, held in cooperation with Oman Banks Association. I will be your host for today. And before we kick off our agenda, let me update you on some key features of this AirMeet platform that we are using today. We are coming to you live from our head office in Brussels, and we want this webinar to be interactive. And that means we want you to take part in the conversations we have today. To do that, you can press the raise the hand button at the bottom of your screen and ask a question and even appear in person when we get you onto the screen. Additionally, you can also show the presenter your appreciation by using any of the emojis at the bottom of the screen. There's also a button to request your help and should you face any challenges on the platform. Let's try it now. Give me some thumbs up if you understood what I just said. Let's see some applause, and remember, excellent, that looks fantastic, super. And remember, you can use the emojis to welcome new speakers on screen. Very well done, thank you. We shall now kick off today's session, and as you can see on the screen, we have two distinguished business leaders to welcome you all today. Let me first request the CEO of Oman Banks Association, Mr. Hassan Moosa, to address you. Over to you, Mr. Hassan. Please unmute the mic.
Thank you, Vivendra. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning. I am pleased to welcome you all to today's exciting event that is organized by Oman Data Park in association with Oman Banks Association. ODP, as we all know, is a leader in providing technology infrastructure solutions, and today they wish to present to the banking community artificial intelligence and high-performance computing. AI in banking has a wide range of applications, from risk management to process automation to customer touchpoints. AI is able to transform customer experiences to a frictionless one. AI brings the power of advanced data analytics to combat fraudulent transactions and improve compliance. AI algorithms identify money laundering activities and analysis of cyber threats in few seconds. Features such as AI bots, digital payment advisors, and biometric fraud detection mechanism lead to a higher quality of services. All this translates to reduced cost and increased revenue for the businesses. Banking transactions are high in volume and demand real-time responses. Thus, the need for high-performance computing is essential and key to its success. High-performance computing is a result of optimization at three levels. Level one is the computing power, the network, and then the storage. Traditionally, high-performance computing was used in specific industries that require intensive data processing. But now, high-performance computing is a trend in the financial services industry, as its applications are in fraud detection, compliance, applications of proof of concept, running proof of concepts, and many others. I am pleased today that we have executives from a number of banks in Oman, specialists in the fields of technology, digital transformation, cybersecurity, and operations. Thank you all for accepting the invitations to be with us this morning. My sincere appreciation is to Oman Data Park for organizing this event, to the esteemed speakers for giving us the opportunity to learn about the latest innovations in AI and HPC, bringing on board experts to present to us recent trends in the industry. I wish you all a successful and enjoyable day. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Hassan. Thank you for that speech. And now we have the CEO of Oman Data Park, Mr. Maqbool Al Wahaibi, to address you and the audience. Thank you. Over to you, Mr. Maqbool.
Thank you, Vivendra. Thank you, Ustad Ali. Jazakallah khair. Thanks for the kind words. Assalamu alaikum jami'an. And thank you all for attending with us this session. It's basically, I know how difficult it is, and I understand how busy you are, and getting a portion of your schedule, daily schedule, that's really something we value and something we appreciate. So thank you very much for attending with us, and hopefully we can bring forward some values to you during the day, so that it wouldn't be a waste to you. We in Oman Data Park, as you rightly, as you know by now, we have established ODP in 2012, and since then we have been focusing mostly on how to improve performance and quality, while actually trying to reduce overheads, be it financially or operationally. And we have introduced cloud services in 2013, and we've been working in the area of cloud services for the reason that I've mentioned. And we are sole believers that cloud has a great economy of scale that can help organizations to excel forward, focus on their futuristic needs rather than operational needs, and basically improving quality and performance while maintaining a good shape in terms of TCO, total cost of ownership. And with the different cloud stacks that we have landed from 2013 till now, starting with our Nebula stack, that is our best of breed, and that sits on VMware, basically as a hypervisor. Then we moved into another version of Nebula, which we call it Nebula Lagoon, which basically sits on open source. And then we have introduced Microsoft Azure stack localized in Oman. And today we are also about to launch Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, OCI, in Oman from within Oman Data Park data center. And that's a data center by its own. Sits on purely, it's an Oracle data center that provides different layers of cloud, starting from IaaS, PaaS, and SaaS as well. And with that, we are about to also conclude our journey for the year 2021 by launching our first AI HPC stack that sits on one of the leaders in the AI space and the high performance computing space, which is NVIDIA. So the team have been working on this project for the last 6 months, and we are about to launch the stack in the next 1 week or so. So inshallah by September we will be ready to provide services out of our high performance computing stack, and that in itself is a great milestone that we think would bring forward some benefits to different sectors in Oman. And the financial sector sits on the top priority of Oman Data Park, and I think there are a lot of use cases that can be applied, which can bring forward a lot of benefits to the banking sector. And I am not an expert in the banking sector, so I would not dare to highlight the use cases, and that's why we are bringing a great ecosystem with us today, who I think would bring forward different use cases that can be applied in the financial sector, which have been applied as well in other areas, in other countries. And I think there are a lot of things that we can learn from them and apply. You are the expert. What our job is actually to provide you with the infrastructure in terms of high performance computing, and that's what we are doing. How this HPC can be best utilized would be decided by you, and that's why the idea of today's session is to bring forward to you what are those things and capabilities that our HPC IaaS stack infrastructure has in terms of capabilities. And I think one of the capabilities that will be highlighted today is the Kubernetes in Kubernetes, as you might know, is the future of VMs, of virtual machines, cloud virtual machines, and there are a lot of things that you can benefit from in order to minimize your cost and upgrade, or uplift your performance, and best utilize IaaS capabilities to serve your application that's purely sits on artificial intelligence and HPC, with of course GPU processing power. So both GPU with Kubernetes, I hope will allow the financial sector in Oman to gear up more and try to benefit as much as possible in order to have a better reachability to your client, and as well towards uplifting your performance in terms of operation. So Oman Data Park is just providing the IaaS part when it comes to HPC. The use cases will be decided by you, and we are here to serve you as much as we can. I would love to also to highlight that today's session is more of an interactive. I asked the team to make it as interactive as possible. The idea is to listen to you more than we talk, I hope. We will be talking about providing you the information, but then I would love to get as much input from you as expert as possible, because that's the way we operate. We are where we are right now because of you, because of the listening that we do, and because of the comments that we get and the requirements that we get from you. Sure, we are not yet there. This is the beginning of the journey, and we will only improve serving you by listening to you more. So I hope we get as much interaction, as much comments today as possible. I don't want to take a lot of time. I'm just here welcoming you, and I wish you a great day and fruitful discussion, inshallah. Thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much, Mr. Maqbool. Thank you for your time, and thank you, Mr. Ali Hassan, for your time as well. And that concludes today's welcome session. But before I close, I would like to let you all know that everything of today will be recorded and will be uploaded on the YouTube channel of Oman Data Park, where you can watch it at a later stage. And as Maqbool rightfully mentioned, please do interact with us. Please do ask your questions, and please tell us your challenges after each presenter so that we can discuss it with the presenter, or even look at the question and answer session at the end, where we can take a longer session to answer your questions. We'll be back soon. In the meanwhile, enjoy the networking. Thank you for now. Bye.